Hey y'all, it's Charlie. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing a video filled with tips for you guys to pass your flight attendant training. If you like flight attendant content on my channel, I have vlogs, tips, tricks, all of that, and I would love for you to subscribe. The first thing that I want to say is congratulations. If you made it this far, if you already have a training date, even if you're waiting for a training date, congratulations for getting that CJO. I am so proud of you. I have like 12 tips that I want to tell y'all, so I'm gonna try to do it kind of rapid fire. I'm gonna try my best not to ramble too much and insert personal stories so I can hurry up and help y'all pass your training. Do not get into any drama. You're there to earn your wings, not earn any new enemies. Don't party too much. You're there to earn your wings. Don't treat this as like your second chance at a nice college experience. You need to be there to study and earn your wings, not go crazy every single day and forget to study and fail your tests. Set yourself up for greatness. The night before, go ahead and prepare everything. Lay out your clothes, go ahead and iron them, press them. Make sure your lanyard's where it needs to be, all your required items. Go ahead and plug in that tablet because that thing will die fast. Make sure everything's charged and ready for class the next day. That way in the morning you're not rushing, forgetting your required items, because that's one thing that you can get kicked out of training for. Go in with a positive attitude, and that also includes just being kind and nice to everyone, your instructors, your fellow classmates, the people who are serving you food, the people at the hotel. Pretty much just be a nice human being. Going in with a positive attitude will make your experience and everyone's experience around you so much easier. It will help you bounce back from any problems that you might have during training. I think it'll help you keep your stress levels down. Just go in there with a happy, positive attitude. Know in your mind that you can do this. Do not go in with a hell week mentality. Every single airline, every single one has a week that everyone has deemed as hell week. Do not go in with that mentality saying, okay, week 3 is gonna be super duper hard, so I gotta focus on week 3, or I have to do like this, or I don't have to go as hard on week 2 because week 3 is gonna be where it's really hard. You need to treat every week like hell week or no week like hell week. Every single week, every single test, every single thing, you need to be on it. It doesn't matter if it's considered hell week or not. And don't let the allure of hell week freak you out so much that you can't focus and concentrate. If you do what you're supposed to do, study and learn, it's all gonna be easy to you. I promise you, flight attendant training is not that hard if you just do what you came there to do. Freaking yourself out over hell week is not gonna help you. Something that will help you is studying before you go. Every airline that I'm familiar with sends out a packet maybe around 2 weeks before your training date, or when they give you your training date, they'll send you a packet of things that they want you to know before training. If they didn't want you to know this, they wouldn't send it to you. They would just teach you when you're there. So go ahead and study that while you're waiting for your training date. I already have a video on my channel, if everything goes up in the order that it's supposed to, all about prepping for flight attendant training. So after you watch this video, go ahead and watch that video because this tip is definitely mentioned in that one as well. Going along with studying, study in a way that is best for you. When you get to training, there's gonna be so much pressure to join all these study groups and study with this person and study with that person and don't study with those people, and it's just so much. But you have to study in a way that's best for you. Me personally, I do not learn well in study groups, but for review, I think study groups is the best way for me. Other people interpret it different ways, so they can break it down to me better if it's something I'm not grasping, or just throwing questions back and forth at each other. It's nice to do that with another person after you already have a grasp of the material. But whether that's for you or not, make sure you're studying in a way that's best for you. Do not let your friendships affect your learning. Learning styles are different for everyone. Do what's best for you. Manage your time. This is also very important when you're on the line. If you watch my flight attendant vlogs, y'all know when I was a new hire, I was a hot mess, and I was leaving things and I was running late. I was just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. The best way to combat this is time management and being organized. Do not be that person that's late for training. They will send you home. I don't know how many chances they'll give you after you're late, but you can't do that in this profession. This profession is all about being on time. Be that classmate that's always checking in with everybody else downstairs, like, hey, you got your tablet? Is your tablet charged? Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have an extra pen? Do you have an extra mask? Everybody needs to take care of everybody. Enjoy your days off. You're probably gonna get like 1 day off a week. Enjoy that. Yes, you should study if you need that extra practice, but also go out, get your shopping done. That can be fun when you're always in the training center for 10 hours a day. Going to Target can be a stress reliever for me. Go out to eat with your friends. I'm not saying you have to party all night long when you have an early report the next morning, but just go out and de-stress. Go sit by the pool. Do small things that make you happy on your day off. But if you have some extra time, just throw some studying in. If you really need it, do that too. In training, I think it would be a great idea to go ahead and start looking into where you're gonna be living. But like I said in my other video about preparing for training, do not stress too much about it. You obviously need to be more focused on making it through training, but that is something to go ahead and start looking into. I know they're gonna be giving you your base assignments, but don't stress about where you're gonna be living in your living situation. Because if you stress too much, you'll forget to study and you might not make it there. You gotta make it to graduation. But go ahead and start looking into it. If you're gonna be getting a crash pad, how you're gonna get all your stuff there, just keep it in mind. Also, keeping it in mind will help you not spend too much money when you know you wanna get an apartment and you're gonna need first and last month's rent, deposit, all of that. If you have that in your mind already, if you're being cognizant of that, it'll definitely help you in the future. After you get your base assignments, you're gonna start thinking about crash pads or apartments, roommates. Do you wanna room with some people that you're at training with? Things like that. So go ahead and be thinking about that stuff. Just don't stress about it. Prepare yourself mentally for those long days. Some of those days in training can be like 8 to 10 hours, sometimes 11. Like 11 was pushing it. One day I know we were running late and we were there for so long. 11, 12-hour days. Like, just prepare yourself for about 8 or 9, but also think about the fact that it could move up to about 12. It all depends on the day. Do not forget leisure clothes and entertainment items. You're gonna be going out with your friends, going out to dinner in the hotel if it's provided, going to Target for groceries, going to the gym, going by the pool. Everyone is so stuck on business casual. This is what I need, blazers, slacks, stuff like that. Do not forget about those leisure clothing items. Also, do not forget about your entertainment. Like my laptop, I didn't use it to study during training, but I had to play Sims when I was off. I needed that to de-stress. I needed my Amazon Fire Stick for the hotel TV. I like studying while watching TV. That's just me. I also would read a lot during training. I'm not saying bring your Roku and just start watching Grey's Anatomy from start to finish. You still have to study, but when you're taking those study breaks or you just need to decompress or on your day off, I wonder, could y'all hear that? It's really, really nice to have those comfort items. And the last tip that I want to give you guys for flight attendant training is make memories. Have fun. On my off days were some of my best days, and on my worst days where I was crying, I met some amazing people who helped pull me through it. The memories that I made at flight attendant training are memories that'll last me a lifetime. All right, you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you're interested in more flight attendant tip videos, subscribe. I have plenty of them. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. Comment any questions or any videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, have a blessed day.